This is the cheat sheet for Wednesday. What is it, October 26th? Good Lord. Halloween's Monday. All right. Herman Cain, he's officially your front runner in the GOP race. Now, you would have gone, well, I thought that was the case anyway. I mean, I've seen a couple polls come out, yes, but. You know, I always like to look at a running average of all the nationwide polls before I draw a deduction, because one poll can be skewed for sampling or whatever the reason. So anyway, in a running average of all these 7 major national polling agencies, Herman Cain has pulled ahead of Mitt Romney by a point, 26 to 25. Meanwhile, you continue to see the poll numbers plummet for Rick Perry, now down at 12%. Newt Gingrich then at 9%, Ron Paul at 8%, and Michelle Bachmann, wow, her poll numbers continuing to slide. She's all the way down to 4%. Keep in mind that just about 2 months ago, she was in the low 20s. So you can see the direction and the ebb and flow of this campaign as, you know, Mitt Romney's been consistent in his level of support. You had Michelle Bachmann that got up around Mitt to make a strong challenge a couple months ago. Then it became Rick Perry. And as those two made mistakes in their campaign, Herman Cain, but it's the first time anybody other than Mitt Romney has been, other than Rick Perry for about a week, has been able to, in a running average of all the polls, stay ahead of Mitt Romney. So this is interesting. And remember, it's a race. It's more important where you finished than where you started. And we're 2 months, just 2 months now, before people actually start voting for real in the GOP primary. All right, the Consumer Reports reliability ratings. It's all about Asia again. The Japanese guys and the ended up doing extremely well. In fact, all of the major Japanese manufacturers, except for Nissan, had all of their cars rank average or above. The single biggest gainer year over year was Mazda. Meanwhile, the American auto companies, news not so good. More than half of GM's models were below average, and Ford was about mid-pack. So, you know, hopefully this is not a trend, but it does say that for the next model year, well, it doesn't look like your American auto companies are going to be as reliable as the Japanese folks once again. It'll be interesting to see if we see some of the recent sales gains that have been in favor of the American autos go back to the Japanese auto manufacturers. Meanwhile, Apple's working on something brand new. Brand new. The person who developed iTunes for Apple, he's working on a new project for Apple. Looks like it's going to be a TV set. No, seriously, a TV set. Not Apple TV, the box that brings in like streaming content, but the actual TV set itself. It's in a whatever he's working on, because Apple's not talking about it, it's in very early design stages, but it does appear to be a TV set. I'll keep you posted more information. Staying with technology, the #1 gift idea for adults this year, the tablet. I think I'm going to be in this camp too. The wife really wants an iPad too, so hold on. Well, she might watch this. Anyway, don't tell her anyway that she's probably going to get it this year. It looks like the Amazon Fire, that's my opinion by the way, the Amazon Fire, because of the price at just $200, I think will actually be the #1 seller this fall and the most desired gift by adults. More information on the physical cheat sheet. And 60% of small businesses looking to dump BlackBerries. 60% of small businesses, they use BlackBerry products, want to can them. And keep in mind that if Research in Motion loses businesses, it's over for them. Now, larger businesses are more willing to stay with BlackBerry next year than the smaller businesses. But even among them, more and more large businesses are saying that they're going to switch either to iPhone or to Droid models as well. So the story continues to look bleak for Research in Motion and the BlackBerry product. And meanwhile, kids spending more time than ever in front of TV sets. This is a real concern. Last week I had a story that kids under the age of 2 are actually impaired in their development by being exposed to anything electronic. Well, we now see that a third of kids 1 or younger actually have a TV in their bedroom that's on a regular basis. Not good news. Check out the physical cheat sheet. It's about more than a sedentary lifestyle. It's about the actual development of the cranium itself. Kids need to think rather than just sit there and be mind-numbed in front of a TV set or in front of a tablet with something on it. That's the cheat sheet for today. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.